Welcome to the futurist public intellectual. Taylor Swift is a runaway commercial musical success. She is now the first billionaire musician to have music as her main income. But that is not what we're going to discuss today. Swift's legal battle with her former record label, Big Machine Records, is the intellectually interesting aspect of her career. According to U.S. copyright law, there are two copyrights that are created with music: a right to the music composition, meaning the song itself, and another right to the sound recording. There are two copyrights because they are considered two separate works. Since Swift was the songwriter for her albums since the very beginning, she owned the rights to her songs. Per her record deal, Big Machine Records owned the rights to the sound recordings, specifically the masters. While Swift wanted to buy the rights to her masters, Big Machine would not agree. Big Machine would only agree to sell her the masters if she would agree to be locked into another contract for another 6 albums. Obviously, this would have been a terrible deal, and frankly just unfair. Big Machine's revenue stream was 80% due to Swift alone. The fact that Big Machine would treat her so unfairly is enough to justify not cooperating. Taylor Swift decided to do something that was unprecedented in the music industry: re-recording all 6 original albums. In fact, her 4th re-recorded album just debuted last week. While similar disputes have occurred before, no musical artist has gone through the effort of re-recording their entire back catalog. Honestly, Big Machine and Scooter Braun, the subsequent owner of the rights to Swift's masters, were both short-sighted. Swift was merely in her late 20s and at the height of her popularity, with no end in sight, at the beginning of this dispute. Why would you risk alienating such an artist who wields the power to devalue your masters? I understand that there is no history of musicians re-recording their back catalog in order to circumvent situations like this, but Swift is no ordinary musician. She was too successful at a young age, remember she started at 16, that the prospect of simply capitulating to some industry bullies and losing access to her entire back catalog would have motivated any artist to consider extreme options. Thankfully, she did. Not only did she do what was right, Taylor Swift ignited a cultural conversation about music, ownership, and the flaws of the music industry. This type of star power makes her an icon. Thank you for listening to The Futurist Public Intellectual.